Hi, this is Vicki with My Paper Connection. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States, and today I'm going to make this really fun card. Look how cute that is. I love the little koala bear. It's a birthday card, and it could be used for kids or even for an adult. I would love to get a card like this. I think it is so, so cute. I'm using the Bonanza Buddies stamp set along with some of the dies. And I'm just really excited to bring it to you today. This stamp set is located in the new mini catalog that came out in January, and it goes until June. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you would like to receive one of these catalogs, please let me know. I would love to get one out to you. But for now, without further ado, let's get started playing. For my card base, I'm going to begin using Daffodil Delight. It is cut at 5.5 by 8.5 and it's scored at 4 1/4. But you don't have to worry about all of the sizes. They will all be listed on my blog, which if you look at the top of the screen, my website is there, so you can see that from there. The next piece that I'll be using is Basic Gray, and I'm going to be using my Corrugated embossing folder for that. As you can see here, it just adds a little bit of oomph to it. So I believe this is 4 by 5 1/4. And then my next layer is going to be designer series paper that I cut from the birthday Bonanza. I think it might be the Bonanza Buddies. No, it is the birthday Bonanza suite. And it's just such cute paper. So I'm going to use this, and this I believe is 3 by 4.5. But again, don't worry about it. I'll have all of that on my website. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this, I'm going to run this through the embossing folder, and I'll be right back. And there you go. So let's go ahead and start putting some of this together. I usually start with the smallest going down to the largest, but it's the way I'm placing this on today, I want to do the largest first. So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm just going to cockeye that just a little bit right in here. I just want it off-centered a bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this one on as well. And I'm just going to place this one right about like this. Okay, now that I've got this put together, I'm going to go ahead and do a little bit of stamping, and then I'm going to cut some things out. Okay, for my balloons, I am using Coastal Cabana. Clean that off. Daffodil Delight. And Grapefruit Grove. Okay, I am going to take my dies over, and I'm going to cut out a little hat for my koala bear. I'm going to cut out my balloons and also the tag, so I'll be right back. Okay, I've got all my pieces cut out, and I have a little piece that I'm going to place here. It's actually the other side of this. It's a really pretty Coastal Cabana, different shades of that, and I'm just going to put it in place right there so I can kind of see where I want my koala bear to be, and then I'm just going to slip it down a little bit. Just don't want to cover up my koala bear's feet. Okay. I see where it didn't get all the way colored in, so I'm going to get a marker and I'll be right back. I get asked quite frequently what is the difference between the alcohol markers and the Stampin' Right, the Stampin' Blends and the Stampin' Right, and what would be the purpose of having the Stampin' Blends. This is a very good example of why Stampin' Blends are important. If you have a stamp that you've done and it doesn't come out very well, you can, for whatever reason, it's usually user error, but you can use your Stampin' Right marker just to fill it in, and it works out really well. It's particularly helpful if you're doing sentiments that you really can't reline up or something. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and place this down on the bottom. Looks like I should have moved my little guy up just a little bit because it does have his feet covered, but it's okay. It'll be all right. Now I'm going to place his face on, and hopefully I won't get my head in the camera. I'm using black memento ink for this, and there's actually the little holes there as guidelines that you can just guide them right up. Pretty darn close, I'll tell you. Alrighty. And then I'm going, oh, I needed that. Go ahead and place my balloon stick right there, just like that. Before I do any adhering to that, I'm going to go ahead and put my ribbon. This is the polka dot tulle ribbon in Whisper White. And I know that it's taken me a while to come up with the names of all of these things. And you might see my hands shaking a bit. I am still filming this when I am on cold medicine, and it makes my head feel really weird. It makes my hands shake and my head feel really weird. So I apologize for that. So basically what I did was I placed the polka dot tulle ribbon through here. It's probably about 4 inches. And then I just took the baker's twine and just tied a ribbon, or I can't even think, y'all, sorry. Tied a bow around it. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is to put the balloons and the little party hat on top of my koala bear. When I did this one, I actually used the 1/2 inch punch. And I do like how small they are, especially for that tag. But we'll see how this goes. All right, we're going to go ahead and place these on here. And I think before I put the other one on, it's going to be necessary for me to place it on the card with some dimensionals to raise it up a little bit. Alrighty, so I'm just going to go ahead and place this on a little bit of an angle like that. Then I'll take this one. I had put a, I'd put a mini dimensional on the back of it, but it really does not need to be lifted up. And this little area where some of the more of the white is showing, I'm just going to slip it up under there like that. Okay, and then I'm going to take the dimensional cover off of this one and place this little party hat on his head. Like that. So cute. The next thing I'm going to do is to stamp my sentiment, which is Let's Celebrate You. And basically all this is, I keep the scraps whenever I'm cutting cards, cutting paper for cards, particularly for the inside. You'll usually get a strip about this size. And I just keep my scraps and I use them. It's about right about 1/2 inch wide, I guess, maybe 3/4, close to. I'm just going to trim that off like that. And I'm going to place a dimensional right here. I'll use a mini one. And the rest of it, I'm just going to put a little glue on it because it's going up on something that's already lifted up. We're just going to place it right about there. And that has the outside of my card. Now for the inside, I'm going to stamp this really sweet sentiment. I'm glad it's your birthday. I can tell you how wonderful you are. Wouldn't it be nice if we just told people how wonderful they are all the time? And I'm just going to stamp this right here. There we go. That is such a cute little saying. I love it. So now we're just going to put this on the inside and then we'll be done with our card. Isn't that just the cutest? I love this little guy. He's so cute. And there are other characters that are in the stamp set. There, as you can see, there's a toucan. And if you see right there, there's a lion that has all the pieces that you can create that with the face and the mane. And it's just so cute. But I just fell in love with this little koala bear. I did use different colors. I used gray granite on the ink on this one and smoky slate on this one. But it's just such a fun card. And I would be delighted to receive a card like this if somebody sent it to me. So I think it would be great for an adult as well, especially for a guy. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you'll be inspired to create something of your own today. And if you like this video and you would like to see more, just hit subscribe and ring the bell and you'll get notice whenever my videos come out. I do videos on Wednesdays and Saturdays. This Saturday I will be doing a really fun fold featuring the Bonanza Buddies. Isn't that just the cutest? It's an easel card, so make sure you stay tuned. All right, have a great day, y'all.